What's going
Hey.
on?
Howdy.
Oh shit. I have my thing unmuted. I heard myself twice.
What's going on, chat? How's everybody doing tonight? It's a Sunday night. I was about to say Friday night, but it's definitely a Sunday night.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my soul because my body's starting to get that sleepiness into it because I got work in the morning. So yeah, it's not pretty. But hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday night. Had a good weekend. Unless you're off on Monday, then enjoy tomorrow as well. My brother is, at least. He's off on Mondays and Tuesdays, so
that's nice.
But everybody, we have our guest here, Dalt0ne. Dalt0ne, say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I don't know why I waited like I was going to hear a response or like claps or something. I'm so used to doing that in real life. I'm used to like claps or like somebody saying, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, nobody's going to respond back verbally here. This is awkward. Not doing it."
We're also going to be letting chat ask questions in a little bit, or as we go, honestly, and then he'll just pin your question up top. And we'll read out the question out loud and he'll answer. We'll probably wait till we get some more people in here before I just kind of give a rundown of what Astonished TV is and what we're doing. Echo? There's an echo?
No, it was me. I think you guys should hear me good now. My microphone is a mono mic, so it only goes through one channel, and I didn't toggle the setting to have it go through stereo. So appreciate that, Mountain. Thanks for the heads up on that. So, I don't really have anything to say.
Oh, you know what? Actually, before we get into it,
okay.
By the way, we're gonna be streaming on this channel tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm gonna be doing GM carries on Destiny 2, so we'll be streaming on this channel tomorrow. We'll probably get a good 10 hours in on it. So we should be getting affiliate very soon, and we have emotes ready. So
let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to Chaos for working on some designs for the emotes. They look pretty dope, so can't wait to see those actually show up in the chat. So we're getting close to the affiliate push, by the way, everybody. So we have we actually have exactly 1 week day, and then it'll be 1 month since we started our first stream. We're pretty much right at the numbers. So with Rocka streaming tomorrow, we'll probably have another stream sometime throughout the week. We'll announce it on Discord and social media for everybody. If they want to come through and watch it, they'll know when and who is going to be doing it. So stay tuned for that. But other than that, enough about us. Let's talk about Dalt0ne here. So this guy, by the way, I want to make a quick disclaimer about him. If you want to laugh really hard or don't want to laugh really hard, don't check out his YouTube, because his YouTube clips are pretty funny. So but enough said about that. Dalt0ne, how has your day been?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. My days, I've had a very slow day, a little unproductive. But it was all right. It was good. I got to spend some time with my roommates, and now I'm here. So again, thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem, man. I'm just glad that you could be with us. Glad that it worked out. Glad that we could make this time happen and on the podcast. So thank you for coming by. So one of the first questions I wanted to talk to you about actually was so when we were before we went to go rated you, Rocka actually was kind of doing our little scoping process, snooping on you, getting the dirt and all that. One of the questions I had, do you normally stream for like 12 hours? Because I think you were on a 12-hour stream when we rated you that night.
No, I don't. Because as long as I've been streaming, I've been balancing like going to college or like having a summer job or something. So besides like that 12-hour stream I did when you guys rated me, I think the longest was we did a 24-hour charity stream type thing. Dang. Yeah. So, but typically I'm only going for like 3-4 hours. Yeah.
Oh, so we just caught you on a good night then. You was just
you guys caught me on like literally best night you could have. Like, holy shit. Yeah.
So speaking of your charity stream, how well did that go? Did it go according to plan, or tell us more about that?
It went awesome. So back in June, we got a bunch of just online friends and friends from in person, whatever, on board. All the money we got went towards the Trevor Project, which is an organization that aids in assisting members of the LGBT community and like provide like crisis services and like suicide prevention services. Yeah, so we did that. Every $5 we got, we were spinning what we called the wheel of pain, and just had a bunch of different consequences. So like, it was like do 25 push-ups, put on another shirt, do a shot of hot sauce, like
A shot of hot sauce? What kind of hot sauce are we talking about, though?
just like Frank's or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, nothing too intense.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really fun, and it was really successful. But yeah, no, I'm typically not streaming that long, no.
So that was like a special occasion, but overall,
Right.
I mean, it turned out very well.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. I mean, that's good to hear because, you know, I think Rock has done a few charity. Have you done like 2 that I can recall?
I've done one.
What?
I've done
Are you
one
sure?
for the
No,
veterans.
we were planning more, but I don't think we actually came around to doing that.
We're still doing one in the future.
Okay.
We gotta get all that planned. Gotta move first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how's your growth been since we rated you?
Since you guys rated, it's been insane. Like I've probably tripled and maybe even more of that on Twitch.
Wow.
Twitter is like insane. That's like the biggest growth I've seen.
So following, what about like average viewers? Like, did that go up?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I think before then I was probably like, you know, even like a year in, still averaging probably around like 2 or 3 people, and now I'm like hitting like a solid like 10, which is
Nice.
like
So
still
you're-
a lot. Yeah.
So you're kind of averaging the same. You're kind of like getting the same results as that Anaki got. So literally, we're getting the same results in 2 raids
Absolutely.
within a month. So
Yeah.
you can actually look up your stats on, I think it's called Twitch Stat Tracker or something like
Yeah.
that, and like the graph, it's like going like this, and then it just goes
Shoot.
straight up.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
so
it's
that I
amazing
mean
to
that
see
just shows that this is working. That
Yeah,
just
it
shows
is.
that this is
100%,
working.
yeah.
And in the future, I mean, multiply that by 100, and that's what
Seriously.
we're going to be doing for streamers. That's
Hell
incredible
yeah.
to think about.
That's so
Um,
awesome.
So I have a question. What got you into streaming?
Okay, so when quarantine started, like we're talking like back to like March, April-ish 2020. 2 buddies from high school, John and Ivy, who you guys are gonna see a lot of my streams, kind of got me back into Destiny. They tried to get me into it like around when Forsaken dropped, and I kind of didn't really vibe with it, but you know, we're all inside, didn't have anything to do, so I got into it and spiraled from there. So around September, I came back to school. I'm currently studying video production, so really helps out with the video editing. But
Oh, nice. That explains the YouTube thing because it's really
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Yeah, so I needed a more powerful computer because the
Mhm.
school wasn't gonna let me rent a computer to use After Effects on because the one I had at the time was crap and I was playing Destiny on my PlayStation. So I ended up getting a laptop, which is like fine because I travel a lot,
Mhm.
but also it's like the noise of an airplane in my room at all times. So I kind of started playing Destiny on PC then, and I was like playing it a lot. I was like, well, I might as well like stream this if I'm gonna be playing it anyway. So I gave it a shot, and our first stream we did Leviathan Prestige run. Yeah, and the rest is kind of history. So yeah.
So hopefully you've
Optimus is like,
upgraded.
what is the Leviathan speed run?
Yeah, just
Oh my god.
full disclaimer. I don't play Destiny, by the way. I know very little.
It's one of the best raids ever. That's what
So-
it is.
good. Yeah.
So when I don't know something, I'll just nod my head. Like, yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm quiet and I nod my head. That's a tell sign of like, yep, I don't know what's going on, but I
All
gotta
right.
continue it going. So the question I did actually
yes,
have,
I see.
yes.
Mhm.
So my question is, you're not still gaming on that same computer, are you?
I am, yeah.
Oh,
We're
really?
still working with it. It gets the job done, honestly. Yeah, it's just it doesn't right now. I travel back and forth from like home and school a lot,
Uh-huh.
so it doesn't make sense to get a PC and like travel with that. 'Cause sometimes I'm like taking bus, sometimes like because I go to school internationally, so I'm going to a different, so it's hard sometimes for someone to like drive up and get me. So sometimes I like take a bus, fly,
Yeah.
whatever, and obviously you can't take a whole like gaming rig with you when
I
you
don't
do
know,
that.
man.
So
You get a suitcase, you could probably tote that thing around, get some arm strength in there,
yeah, making a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, have a
Yeah.
little slot for the power cable, so you just sit it near a power plug. You plug it in, and everybody just looks like it's a suitcase there, but realistically, you got like a monitor on the other side, and you're just typing away.
See?
I got you.
Yeah, maybe that's the move. Yeah.
Be in the airport traveling, and those like, sir, what's in this? Don't worry about it. Don't look in that. It's
No, it's
perfectly
not
fine.
important, sir.
Yeah, don't. You're going through TSA,
Some
and they're trying to
mobile
figure out
gaming
what's going on.
station.
Yeah, sir,
So
this is the Wendy's.
That's your $1 million. That's your $1 million idea right there.
All right.
There you go. Just patent
Invent
it. Right
it. He just gave it to you, man. Run with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make a TSA approvable and do that. That will sell like hotcakes. I promise you.
Yeah, honest to God. Yeah.
So before I ask the next question, I want to go ahead and let everybody know in chat. Feel free to ask questions in chat, guys. So if anybody has any questions to ask Dalton, I will pin them up on screen, and then we'll ask them here on stream. So I just want to kind of point that out to everybody. But the next question I have for you, Dalton, is so you say you're in school for like video editing and production and stuff like that.
Yep.
What do you plan on doing once you graduate? Like, as a career, what do you see?
Oh God. That's a good question. Video editing is so the program is more specifically media production, so it's really a wide range of stuff. So they've got like obviously I'm doing stuff with like TV and video right now, mostly doing video editing at the moment, but like I've taken classes on like audio production, like motion graphics, like production like in a studio. So right now I'm leaning really heavily towards like video editing. That's just like what gives me the most joy. Like I just love the whole process of going into it. There's so much creative freedom. Like Twitch is very cool like for stuff happening in the moment, but it's also very cool to like when you're editing something, it's all like right in front of you. You have so much control over that. Like there's so much you can do with it. I just love that freedom. But I also really do love like being on the floor of like a live TV type thing, like of like a studio, like whether it's like kind of directing there or like operating a camera or like doing something on like the switcher board. Like that stuff is just like so much fun to me.
I used when I was younger, I worked at the Ryman Auditorium here in Nashville, and I worked there for a few years, and like the last year or two when I worked there, I actually got to work backstage. I was a busboy. I wasn't anybody fancy. I just, hey, can I get you something to drink? Can I get you something to eat? Make sure it was clean for him, you know. But the cool part about that is like being behind the scenes. You know, a few hours before the show, they're testing the mics. You know, they're going through those switchboards that you're talking about. You know, they have the earpieces on, testing all that. They have the cameras. They're practicing the movement of the cameras. They're testing scenes and all that. And when it's live, oh man, it's like a full-on blitz. Like people are talking, buttons are being pressed at lightning speed. I don't know how people keep track of all that, but I can kind of understand with something like that. You know, you're kind of in the moment. You're like, all right, you know, it's like a very critical, high-paced field because you're like one wrong button push and you screw up something. One wrong camera push, you don't get it the right angle you're looking for, like that. So I completely get what you're as far as that goes. So, but like with you know, with that in mind, believe it or not, I actually saw so do you know who Mr. Beast is?
Yeah, of course.
So believe it or not, I actually came across his I guess management company that manages him and his brand, and they're actually hiring for a video editor.
Really?
Yeah, so actually on the management's website, you can go to their website and apply to be a video editor. It's video editor / producer, so basically they're looking for somebody with video editing skills, but also that can coordinate like shots and make sure stuff looks good and all that. So hey, I'm not trying to say anything, but it's a good opportunity to get in. I mean, who else to start with? And be like, hey, so what's on your resume? So I was a video editor for Mr. Beast. You know, I know you don't know who he is. He's just like got close to 100 million viewers on.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
So, but I did see a question come in. Let me scroll back up. Sorry, guys. Where is it at? I will find the question. I saw it was by Cade. I know who it was. Okay. So, there it goes. Okay. So Kate asked, what was your favorite moment from Destiny 2?
Oh gosh. Oh, that's tricky. I've really got to rack my brain on that one. Dude. I think the one that's coming to mind right now is just because it's a relatively fresh one, was going flawless for the first time, probably. Like that first weekend that Trials came back this season, where they had like the whole rework going on. There's like so many people playing. I remember like going into Game 7, we had lost our Mercy. My hands were just like shaking the whole time. I was like so nervous, but I was like hitting my shots. Our team was like playing on point. And it was just like such an awesome feeling when we like actually got there, you know? Besides that, I think that's like a good one because of the people I was playing with. And then on top, I think on my own, like unlocking my first title, which I think was Forerunner. Like that's just like a really cool feeling. Like, oh, I got like these achievements done, and it's like paying off. But yeah, probably the flawless one though. Like that was really cool because it also feels like, oh, this is something I can do. It feels like I've improved over the span of a year or whatever at PvP. So yeah, definitely going flawless.
Perfect. Well, hey, great question, Cade.
Yeah, thanks, Cade.
Yeah, that was a good one. We had one from Anaki. Anaki's in the stream. Anaki asks, how hungry are you to grow as a streamer, or is it just a hobby for you?
Naki, it definitely started off as a hobby. But now yeah, you're telling me, dude. Holy shit. I remember like, oh, we finished up Deepstone that night. I remember like taking a break to get water. I decided to like call a friend and just be like, what the fuck is happening? This could be something. I could make something out of this. But yeah, I definitely love the idea of like growing and like making this a career. I think that would be so awesome.
Well, I think Raka and Anaki can contest about that. Since Raka's kind of already been doing it and turned it into a career, Anaki's kind of pushing that direction as well. Eventually, he'll get to that point where he can like, forget this job. I'm out. I'm streaming full time. So
yeah, right.
But hey, great question, Anaki. Appreciate you coming into the stream, man.
Yeah, thanks, Anaki.
Man. We have another one here.
You know he wouldn't miss this.
Of course not. I mean, he's Anaki. He loves coming by and supporting, and that's the beauty of the community is everybody likes to.
What's up, War Dog?
Help out. Let's see. Where is the next question? Because I saw two of them come in. Okay, there we go. Arsalan's got one. Wait,
Arsalan.
Yeah, there he is. What's the next title you're going for?
I think Riven's Bane, Arsalan. That's my brother and I are working on that together right now. So I think he's got a few of the elemental runs to finish up.
Have you done Petra's run yet?
No, that's like one of the last things I need. I need Petra's, I need everybody on the same class, and then I need I can't get the fucking Sparrow to drop from Morgrith. So that just need to finish the collections badge. But we actually did a Petra's attempt. And I think one of the first tries we got to a Riven, but we failed on DPS. But we're really gun for it this season with particle deconstruction. And then I guess like I'm working on Unbroken right now as well. I've got one legend right now, so I'm trying to get the next two, and I'll have it. That's all I need. He's going to do Petra's and Baraka help you.
Look at Optimus. He has no idea, dude.
It's just oblivious.
He doesn't know. He's like, yep. Go on. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, but Riven's Bane is the current mission.
Is that like what's being,
I may be able to help you with that Petra zone. I've done a few in my day.
Okay.
I've done a few.
Yeah.
So Rocka's gonna hook you up. You don't want me to hook you up because I would probably be like, okay, what game are we playing to start off with?
Yeah, right.
We'll get to that point. So, hey, Arsalan, appreciate that question. That was a great question.
Thanks, Arsalan.
These are a lot of good questions. Chaos has followed up right behind them. See, I told you, once they keep
Chaos.
coming, they just go. But Chaos question is, what are your top 3 video games? I'm assuming Destiny's going to be in there, but
Destiny would probably be like number 3, like if we're ranking them.
Okay.
Because I love it very much, but I also understand that there are like a lot of problems with it.
Watch Mario be like 1 or something.
No, number 2 is probably the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, like from like 2005.
Oh. I actually played that one. That was about the only one I played and I enjoyed it.
No, I would always go over to a buddy's house in like middle school and play that on like his PlayStation 2. So lots of good memories. And like I just like bought it on Steam like a little bit ago as well. So
they have it on
really
Steam?
Awesome. Yeah, that and like
I remember, and I don't know if Justin's on the stream, but he actually, me and Justin went to school together, and he actually would let me borrow games, and that was one of the games he let me borrow. And when I tell you, he kept asking for it back. I'm like, look, I'm almost done. I promise.
Yeah. Oh, I feel that now. But
so what's
like
number 1 then?
Number 1 is Spider-Man for PS4. Like came out like 2018, I think. I love everything about that game so much. I've played it through probably like 4 or 5 times on like every difficulty. Like the movement is just like, it feels so good just like swinging around New York. Like everything like just feels so good. The story is incredible. Like all the characters like are so good.
Look at the emotes. He said yes, Spider-Man, and then put a bunch of Spider-Man emotes.
No, I am in love with that game. So I guess that's my top 3.
I have not played a Spider-Man game in so long. I think the last one I played was on the 360, if that tells you how long.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, definitely.
So I have an announcement for any of the viewers out there, because this will be posted on the YouTube. So any of the viewers from YouTube, if you guys are enjoying what Dalt0ne is all about, you know, how he got into streaming, his personality, all that good stuff, his links will be right down below. You guys can go follow him on his Twitch or sub to his YouTube.
Sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And again, he's in the Discord.
I mean, that's what it's all about. And this whole movement is going to keep growing. You know, the YouTube is going to keep growing, which means it'll get more people watching the videos, and more people are going to see this video the longer we're around. Like the more we grow, the more people are going to see this video and the next video and the next video. And then like it's literally like, if you really think about it, it's constant exposure as long as you keep grinding. If you keep grinding, people will keep coming in.
Absolutely.
It's so crazy how Astonished works and how beneficial it's going to be to how many people, like to so many people. It's mind-blowing.
It's awesome.
So I have a targeted question. This was more for Raka than you, but it's directed to you, Dalt0ne. Do you think you're better at Destiny than Raka?
Oh God.
And this is by Corey, so we know it's a troll, but you know, I still wanted to point it up there. I think you should reverse the question and ask him, is he better than Raka at Destiny? I think that's what you.
Yeah, what do you think, Corey? You better than Raka? I don't know. I've never hopped into a 1v1 with Raka, so I don't really know in terms of PvP. But I mean, I have never completed a Master Vog, and Raka's like done a million fucking Templar carries. So I think that says something a little bit. Yeah, I would say Raka's better.
With Destiny in the PvE sense, it's literally just learning how things work, learning how mods work, builds, like, and once you know that, as long as you can aim your gun, then you're good. Like it's just a knowledge thing. You're probably better at PvP than me for sure, because I've never been 5500. But
sorry, I was making sure that there was oh, Carlos is in here. What's up, Carlos? Hey,
yeah, Carlos, he actually answered that earlier. You said video editing, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So, I went ahead and still pinned it, Carlos, but appreciate you coming by, man. But yeah, Dalt0ne, if you just want to do a quick overview for Carlos.
Yeah, real quick. I'm studying, my program is media production. I'm doing specifically, within that, I'm doing a concentration with TV and video, and I also have a minor in music.
Oh, music.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know how to play the piano? Because I could use some help with that.
Conceptually, yes, I couldn't physically do it, but like I know where the notes are.
See, that's my.
No,
I can't do the notes. Somebody tried to teach me the notes, and I was like, "There's too many keys, too many notes. I can't keep track."
Yeah, no, I've been playing trombone for 10 or 11 years now, but that's about it.
I used to play the trumpet in middle school. That's
Oh, no
about
way.
the closest I got. But I love the trumpet.
That's
It's
dope.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's sick.
I don't think we have any more questions. I'm
Cade
just
asked the
scanning.
question.
Okay.
He said, "Do
there
you
it
watch
is.
anime? And if so, what are your top 3?" See,
Cool.
this is where I shake my head and say yes.
Yeah. Well, me and you both. I don't watch anime, so
Very, very, very sparsely. So I've got a very, very, very basic taste in anime, so don't judge me for it. Top 3, my favorites probably like Death Note, and like Full Metal Alchemist, and
I actually know what that one is because I've seen the movie.
Yeah, like
Really?
Attack
You've
on
seen that,
Titan
right,
and shit.
Optimus?
I've seen
Death
bits and
Note.
pieces of what was the
What
second
they
one?
write in the book? They write
Yeah.
somebody's name in the book and they die.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that. To be honest, I
Did
don't
you
if
know
I've
the
watched-
games are on the walls?
Oh. All right. Who said that?
What-
Was that Tiz?
Seriously, did you know? Like, they're on the wall.
Well, you and Arslan said that, and I kept ignoring you because I haven't finished the
And then
series.
and then when you watched it, you kept looking at the walls trying to figure it out.
I did the exact opposite. Every time they kept showing the walls, I kept looking somewhere else. I didn't want to look on the wall. Crap! Now you done messed me up. I almost forgot. Okay, so I am sorry, Dalt0ne.
You're good.
Did you? So what was the second one you said again?
Second one was Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, I want to say I've heard of that one.
It's like the two brothers. One of them's like short, has a metal arm, red jacket, and the other one's like a literal just like suit of armor.
So the problem with anime, I watch very little, and sometimes
yeah.
I don't even know what's considered anime and what's just considered cartoons.
Right. Yeah.
True. I don't either.
I will say, I guess the only animes that I can confirm that I know are animes is, and I'm probably going to butcher the name because there's like 2 ways I hear people say it. Is it Naruto or Naruto?
Naruto. Yeah.
Naruto. Okay. See, I always hear people say either or. And then there was one called Bleach something. Is it just called Bleach?
Yeah. I read like the comics of that for a little bit, but I kind of fell out of it. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I watched that is because when I was growing up, I'm on Cartoon Network,
Right. Yeah.
and then Bleach followed it right afterwards, I
Right.
believe. So that's the only way I kind of knew those two. Does Dragon Ball Z count as a anime?
I think so. Yeah.
See, that's where I get confused because I've heard some people say it's a cartoon, but I used to watch the old school Dragon Ball Z as well. And let me tell you, Goku and Vegeta be going at it. So.
Oh yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
great question, Kate. Appreciate
Yeah,
that question
thanks,
as
Cade.
well. So that was a good question. Corey, technically your question did not get skipped. Go ahead and pin it. He said you skipped the question, Dalt0ne, by asking who's better between him and Rocka, or you and Rocka. Technically, you answered Rocka, but we're all the same around here. Ain't nobody better than anybody.
Yeah.
We're all trying to help each
We're
other out and
friends.
encourage everybody. So
I would simply choose not to fight Rocco.
is that it's not about any of that. It's about just being humble with one another too. So hold on, I'm trying to, and it's like once these questions come, they just keep coming. Jetman asks, what got you started into gaming, and what are some of your first games that you can?
Oh god. I remember going to like when I was really little, like before I got a DS, we would go to like a summer camp at just like some daycare. And I remember like everyone but me had a DS. Like so I would always like they would be kind enough to like let me play on it a little bit. So I'd like play on it without my mom knowing, and then like started like saving up for like a DS, and so I got that. I think my first game was New Super Mario Brothers, and then just like it's like what's the word, like avalanche from there. Like some of the earliest ones. I really liked Kirby Superstar Ultra a lot.
Hey, that was a good
That
one.
was
I like
good.
that one.
Oh, there was a grocery store at like in my hometown that had like a kind of like a play area that like your parents could just like kind of drop you off at while they were shopping. And they
It's
had like
don't bother us while we're shopping.
right, yeah. But one of the things they had there was an N64, so we played like while our mom was just like doing the groceries or whatever. We'd do like play like Mario 64, Smash, Mario Kart, just like a bunch of things on there. But yeah, first console was the DS, and then like eventually we got the Wii.
So you're a little bit later
Sports.
than well, I guess technically I am older than you, but my first console was a Nintendo 64. I used to play like Star Fox,
Dang,
Super Mario
that's
Kart,
dope.
Super Mario 64.
That's dope.
Yeah, so that was my first game system and my very first game. But I mean, to be fair, some of those games I have played, my sister actually owned a DS.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what all games were on there, but it was, I think, wasn't that the first console with the little pen and the touch screen on it?
Yeah, like the stylus, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember getting that, and that was like the hottest thing around.
Yeah, it was hype, man. Yeah. Oh, I guess Pokemon was a big one for that too. That was like
Pokemon.
That really got me into Pokemon DS. Yeah.
Which one came first? Was it the Nintendo 64 or the Game Boy? I feel like it was the 64.
64.
Yeah,
for
okay.
Sure,
Because I remember getting the Game Boy Color, and the Advance was the first one with the bat screen, so you could play at nighttime because you didn't have to be in
right.
the
Yeah.
I used to play Pokemon for days on those consoles.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
But thank you, Jetman, for the great question. CJ.
Yeah.
So, Cade, I mean, is that even a question? Didn't everyone play Pokemon as a kid? Like, I swear everyone played Pokemon as a kid.
I think it depends on when they grew up. Like, Dalt0ne, how old are you?
I'm 21.
So I think that's like around the age where, because there's not many Pokemon games out, or if they are out, they're not like as big as they used
to. Yeah, I don't think so.
Arsalon asked a question. He said, this is a big one. What are your goals in the next year on Twitch, YouTube, and in life?
Oh gosh. Oh my god. Let's see. Twitch. I'd like to see a lot of growth on Twitch. Like, I don't know if partner is realistic in a year, but that would be like, I think that's an ambitious goal, but I think it's possible. Like, not necessarily like even getting partners, being like eligible to apply, you know, I think that's ambitious. But like, I feel like if I keep up on the YouTube grind, I think that's definitely possible. And then like once I graduate, I feel like that'll give me a little more of an opportunity to put time into streaming. But life in general, like have a job with something I love. Like even if Twitch isn't, you know, doing whatever, like I still want to like do something with like content creation, even if that's just like me as a video editor or like on set doing something, or like have a job at like, you know, like just anywhere like filming something or like editing something. And it's like this is like the cop-out answer, but like traveling.
Yeah, I feel like you would do that a lot with movies and TV.
Yeah, no, me and a few buddies are going to Japan next June, so I'm very excited for that. But more of that would be really, really cool. And just like, you know, spending time with people as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what part of Japan are you?
We're going all over the place. We're going like Tokyo.
So you're like kind of traveling throughout.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing most of the time in Tokyo. We're going to like Osaka, Kyoto as well.
I think we have a buddy, me and Jetman actually have a buddy stationed out there.
I don't know why.
Air Force? Is he Air Force? Yeah, I think they call him what, Chair Force? Is that what they call him, Raka?
Chair Force?
Yeah, the Chair Force.
Yeah.
But hey, who knows? He may still be out there. You can go bug him while you're out there too. So,
Yo, Arsalan's question.
All right, good question, Arsalan. What, he got another one?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
He said, "What is your favorite flavor of Advanced GG?
Gosh.
Remember, use code ROCKA for 10% off."
Totally not a plug.
That's
Totally not
awesome.
a plug.
Definitely
and
not
I
a plug.
totally did not pin that to become a plug either. It was the
Oh,
question.
of course not,
You know?
no.
So
Yeah, totally not.
Oh my
Totally
god.
not.
Do you have your own flavor, Rocka, or not?
that would be dope if
No.
you did.
That would be
No,
dope.
I
Yeah,
need,
so-
I need a million.
but-
I need a million followers to get my
Oh,
own
shit.
flavor.
But-
Okay, yeah. So
What he will tell
Yeah.
you is this is his favorite. So you know.
That one right there is my favorite flavor so far. I'm getting the blue raspberry and the Dream Team Punch sent to me, so I'm gonna
Nice.
try those and see how.
yeah.
By
I
the
think
way,
never-
blue
this is-
raspberry is ridiculously good because it's always sold out.
Okay, yeah.
By the way, this is mango.
You've never had it, have you?
I've never had it. No, I like Sir D, so I'll say Sir D sour watermelon. That's gonna be my answer.
I've never heard of that.
It's
one,
pretty-
to be honest.
It is pretty good. You ever heard of this one?
Oh, that's
Oh,
my
that
man.
one.
That's Sir D.
Focus,
yeah.
please focus.
Well, see, that's the problem. Is it says focus, but it's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
can't-
focus.
Yeah.
I can't focus, but it's funny because it's
Totally scripted, by the way. We were just trying to show you guys how durable these
I'll get
tubs
that
are, by
later.
the way. So.
No, Chaos pulled out the freaking camera. Look. She pulled out the camera. That is literally the best emote I've ever seen.
That was a good one. So there was a few more. Man, I'm telling you, these questions are really good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dirtbag said, if you could revive one game from your childhood
Oh,
with today's
shit.
graphics for 24 hours, what game would you pick and why?
Oh God.
That's a very good
Very
question.
good
by the
question.
Way.
Oh, that's a fire one. I think like Pokemon Black would be sick with like because like they do some crazy stuff with like Pokemon. It's not even really that crazy, but it'd be cool like because that's probably like one of my favorite Pokemon games.
With the like black, gold.
Remember,
and
you could only play it for 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah, so you have to
But
be
that's
grinding
fine.
for 24 hours to get all those.
That's fine. That's
Pokemon.
you know what? That's okay.
You ain't getting all those
or-
gym badges.
You know, actually, Star Wars Battlefront 2. We'll go back to it.
Oh, he was like, okay, we'll go
Definitely.
back. Yeah,
We'll
was-
go back to it. Top, yeah.
That one's probably going to be more realistic to remaster today's
Yeah.
graphics than.
Oh, for
Pokemon.
sure.
At least
Mhm.
well, I mean, to be fair, Pokemon Go can be remastered. I like the Battlefront,
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
but that was definitely a great question. I think for me, if it was like an old school game, we're talking like old school.
Mhm.
Like I said, one of my first and favorite games was Star Fox on Nintendo.
Oh, that would be dope.
So I could see that with like the new, the new Star Wars the new Star Wars game that's out. I can kind of see that with those kind of graphics. I think that would be dope.
hmm Yeah, for sure.
So Corey had another question. I didn't know he had a second question. He wanted to know, do you play COD?
Nah, I do not play COD.
You've never played it?
No, my mom was very strict on what games I was and wasn't allowed to play when I was younger, and COD was at the top of the no list for her, so I never
Just
really got into
Very
it.
top.
Yeah,
That's actually
Wow.
a good thing because you probably would have been a different person right now.
Yeah. It's
yeah, right.
I'm just saying.
It's a toxic environment, and I still continue to play in it.
That's
So,
what I've heard.
Did you play Halo?
No, I never got into that either. Like
What?
I think I played it a few times like at a friend's house, but like that was it.
Wow, can't believe you haven't played. Halo.
You don't know toxic until you sit in those old COD lobbies where you're in game
Oh
chat
my
and
God.
everybody's screaming at each other.
Man,
Um,
if you haven't experienced that, just go on YouTube and find some Modern Warfare 2 clips, and all you hear is like it's just so
yeah, I've
fucking-
seen clips.
wait.
It's insane.
Did you say you played Halo?
No, he
No,
said
I
he
did
didn't play
not.
Halo.
Oh my God!
I know.
Man, that's where I started FPS, man. Best game ever until they
Yeah.
got rid of my battle rifle.
Dude, I
I'm
think I
okay.
played all the way up till what was after ODST? Was it Reach? Or was Reach before ODS? I can't remember. I played it up to one of those, and then I was like, all right, Call of Duty, here I come. So but I still loved Halo. Halo's a good classic game. I can't but yeah, great question, man. Cause that really got me thinking as well. Cause I would totally do Pokemon, to be honest, but for 24 hours I would have to find something else. I grind slowly
Oh,
on
yeah.
Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon's
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
if I had it for a whole year, that's a completely different question.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everybody's like, "What? No Halo, man?" It sounds like you should
Yeah.
probably do. Hey, you know, there's a new Halo
Guilty
game
as
coming
charged.
out, so
Yeah, Infinite. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get back on it.
I'm scanning through the chat, seeing what else we have. Oh, King here just asked. Thank you so much, King, for that. What is your favorite Spider-Man suit in the Spider-Man game?
Shoot.
And have you platinum Spider-Man? I didn't know.
Oh gosh, I saw that question. I had to like Google them real quick just to remember which all of them were.
To be fair,
my god,
my favorite one, and I don't know if I've seen all of them, is the black suit, black with the red.
That's dope. Yeah, that one's dope. I like just like the base suit from like the one with like the white spider on the front. That one just like it's just very cool suit to start you off on. In the second one, like in Miles, I really like the one where Miles is just like him, but he's got a cat in his backpack. He's just swinging around with a cat. I think that's just awesome. Besides those two, yeah, the Iron Spider one too is cool. Like the one from Infinity War, that one's dope.
There's an Iron Spider-Man one.
Yeah, like the suit he has in like Infinity War, like with all the like weird legs that come out.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one's in the game.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
I need to go take a look at that.
And have I platinumed it? I've completed it 100% once. Yeah.
So is that what that means to platinum the game? Is to?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I was assuming that's kind of like a flawless sort of game or something like that. That's
right.
Just my
yeah.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Kate was like, "No, that's a cop out of the Iron Spider." By the way, so let's see.
Guilty as charged.
All right, so we're swapping it up on the questions here. Arsalan is starting to get him to my pocketbook of questions. What is your go-to Chinese food?
Oh, this is fire because my first job was working in a Chinese restaurant doing takeout.
Oh, really? Oh, man, you got to tell me some good stuff to try, there, man.
My go-to order is sesame chicken, probably with like some sort of fried rice. Yeah, like pork fried rice or something. I just like hits different, dude, or like lo mein or something.
I'm a big fan of lo mein.
That lo mein is so good. Oh, orange chicken is fire.
Yes.
I had a bad experience where I like accidentally chomped down on one of like the orange peels, like I like grabbed stuck a fork into a piece of chicken. And yeah. But yeah, besides that, orange chicken is so fire.
To be fair, I did that before. I think it was my first time trying a PF Chang.
Okay.
And their orange chicken comes with the orange peels on them as well. I think more as a decorative kind of look thing. And
yeah, sure.
I was kind of mixing everything together, and I went to go bite it, and the same thing happened. Like I got a bite of the chicken, but then I also got a bit of the orange peel. I was like, this tastes a little bitter.
Yeah, totally.
I do the well, when we went to get Chinese, I always do it's like a big bowl. I get 2 bowls of chicken and then 1 thing of rice. I get General Tso chicken and then honey chicken.
Oh,
and
that's
it lasts me like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
honey chicken is really good too.
Portions are good.
So good.
Panda Express has I know some people's probably going to hate me for saying that, but it is what it is. Look, Panda Express has good food too. Okay, just want to point that out.
It.
But they was it a honey walnut shrimp that they have? If I've never had it, it is so delicious. It's like a honey walnut. It's basically just shrimp tossed in some kind of honey glaze, and then they got like walnuts to kind of complement it. So delicious.
That's sick, yeah.
But yeah, great question.
That's a fire question, yeah.
Yeah, always me and Arsalan think a lot like we like food, so that's definitely
that's fire.
So I guess to follow up on that, because I don't see another question in chat yet. What is your actual favorite food overall? Like, if you had a go-to food, what is that?
Oh God, like cop out, but like pizza.
He said cop out.
Because my thing with pizza is there's so much you can do with it.
There's
so many ways you can shake it up. It's just like a salad, but salad is fucking bomb too. Is you can do so much with it. You can put so many toppings on it, and it will still be delicious.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that too.
Yeah. Besides that, like probably like macaroni and cheese, because there's also a lot you can do with that too. But it just like
My
hits so
favorite.
different, man. It's so good. Never gets old.
Are you a stovetop mac and cheese or oven baked mac and cheese?
Like when I'm making it for myself, I'm usually lazy and just go stovetop, but oven baked is like by far like more supreme.
I totally agree. Yeah, you know, I don't have a problem with either or, but I like my mac and cheese to be creamy. To be honest, I hate the dry mac and cheese. You know.
Yeah.
It has to be really creamy because I think that's what gives it its rich flavor. Especially, and then
absolutely.
if you add multiple cheeses in there, like some people just use
my God.
like a single cheese. No, you got to get multiple cheese.
No, you have to have multiple in there. Oh, you know what's good when you have like breadcrumbs on the top of it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so good.
That's what I was just thinking about when I was talking about like the dry versus the creaminess. I was.
Oh my God.
You
ever had
that.
Yeah. You ever had macaroni and cheese in like a slow cooker? Dude,
no, I've actually heard a lot of food is great in a slow cooker. I just have yet to do it.
Slow cooker macaroni and cheese is elite. You gotta have it sometime. It's so good.
So I'm assuming you got like a cool recipe for that and everything.
I have a friend's mother that does, so I'll send that to you as soon as I get it. But yeah,
he's like, I don't, but give me a few, and I'll get the hookup. You know, I totally see a new Discord channel coming. Food recipe. I'm just saying.
Yo, you might be right.
I'm just saying.
Right. I gotta make it
may
happen.
be onto something because I got quite a lot of recipes.
Straight up.
That I don't ever use, but I swear somebody's going to use. So,
honestly.
Coming soon to a Discord near you, by the way. So,
yeah. Look out.
Let's see. Do you think pineapples go on pizza? Is what Corey said. That's a great question. I personally like pineapples on pizza, but I know some people don't.
Yeah, personally, I'm not a fan of it, but also I won't like crucify you for it if you do pineapples on pizza. I don't get that. Like, literally, just like eat whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But no, I do not. I'm not crazy about it.
He's like, I'm not a big fan. See, I like pineapples.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I can understand why some people wouldn't like pineapples on pizza. Because like the warm fruit kind of thing. Some people don't like warm fruit.
Yeah.
I just think it gives a good balance because usually with pineapple pizza, you have like some kind of ham or something salty on there, and the pineapple is sweet, salty. That's why I like it. It's a great combination. But I can understand why some people.
Yeah, that's fair.
But great question. That was a great question, Corey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, I've been kind of quiet. I'm setting up the next raid.
Sure.
Who we're raiding and everything, and then we could probably do one more question, and then I will explain to chat what Astonished is all about, so that everyone is filled in and understands what's happening and how big this movement is.
Sir, so
do we have any more questions?
I was
chat?
literally about to say we need one more question. Who wants to be the last person to ask it? Corey said he mostly gets barbecue.
Oh yeah, barbecue chicken pizza
without onions. Thank you.
Without
onions.
Without, yeah, I'm without.
Bro,
let's go.
I be getting like I could be getting like I'll find like a certain type of like a certain brand of barbecue chicken pizza. I'm like, oh, barbecue chicken pizza, and I'll get it and I'll cook it,
on it,
and then I'll take a bite out of it. And I'm like,
onions.
Oh no! Every time.
Yeah.
Favorite ice cream flavor? The
win.
Question of the night. Let's go.
Banger.
I'm loving these food questions, by the way. Thank you so much.
I'm a large advocate of cookie dough ice cream.
Cookie dough. I'm a big fan. I love the raw cookie dough. I'm a big fan of
dude,
that.
so good. Besides that, like mint chocolate chip is good.
People, I was just about to say, people hate me for that, but I absolutely love it. It was like, people was like, why do you eat that? You just might as well eat toothpaste. So I'm like, no, there's a difference. I promise.
Oh, it's good. There's also one of my roommates introduced me to cherry ice cream. It kind of slaps, yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that. I don't even think I've heard of that.
Yeah, I didn't either. And then he just like came home from the grocery store one day with it. He's like, "You want to try?" I was like, "Sure."
I mean, hey, I'll be down with it.
Like
cookies and cream is what King says. You can't go wrong with cookies and cream, by the way.
Cookies and cream is also really solid. Like definitely top 5.
Definitely. So,
for sure.
love it, especially on a good night to watch a movie with.
Oh yeah, dude.
Really good. All right. Well, thank you guys for asking.
I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that after my streams. I'll just go watch Netflix for like 3 hours and eat ice cream.
And just eat ice cream.
Oh my god, yeah.
just lay back in the chair and just like headphones on and you're just eating away.
You're like, I earned this.
Well, I say that every night and then I gain 10 pounds and I'm like, I don't want to earn this anymore. But again, thank you for everybody in the chat for asking those questions. Greatly appreciate it. Those were actually fire questions. I actually didn't even think of any of those questions. So that was actually pretty dope. Thank you guys for contributing to the podcast. And I guess now is a good time to go ahead and hand it over to Raka so he can tell us more about Astonished for the people that don't know who is here, and to kind of lead us into the next raid, if I'm hearing so correctly.
Yes, and we're going to be raiding somebody a little bigger in hopes that we can show them like what we're all about, and that they'll jump on board and bring their community on board. And they're actually part of another community, which is part of our community. So could be I think we should do that. Honestly, I think we should do that at the end of these streams, at the end of these podcasts, because I think it's going to help us a lot with exposure.
So we already know who it is, by the way.
Yep.
I see the chat's going on.
That's where the link's at.
Oh, okay. Oh,
in the Discord.
The chat or the
Dalt0ne.
Okay, yeah.
So basically what we're doing with AstonishedTV is we are pushing smaller streamers forward. This will eventually get to the point where we can actually impact somebody that averages, partner viewers, and it will still be life-changing. So what we're doing is we go and we raid a small streamer, and we literally throw just an absolute force of support, and that's with like gifted subs and follows, and the chat's going crazy, and the streamer, aka Dalt0ne, is just staring at the screen like, holy shit, what is happening? And when we do that, we leave the streamer feeling astonished and feeling like, basically we give them a major boost in morale and confidence and light the fire under them to keep them going. And not only do we do that, we open a giveaway in their name as the spotlight streamer for the next 2 weeks until the next event. And then people enter that, and in order to enter that, they have to follow their socials that they said they wanted us to promote. So he's gaining hundreds of followers off of this. Out of those hundreds of followers, there could be people stopping in the stream that are actually curious and they check him out. I don't know if that's happened yet, Dalt0ne.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It has happened? Okay, That's good. That's the law of averages right there. So we do the giveaway. That's promotion and exposure and discoverability. Then we do the podcast the next week, which we just did. That's promotion, exposure, and discoverability. And then next week he's going to hand over the torch. He's going to join us in the next raid, and he'll get to be on the other side just the way that Inaki was for him, so that he can experience it from our perspective, and we can begin supporting the next streamer. That doesn't mean that you're going to stop receiving support. That just means that we're going to be adding another streamer to the family, But this is just an opportunity to do what Twitch can't do. Twitch can't provide discoverability. They're coming out with a way to do it, but you have to pay money, and that's ridiculous. They just want to squeeze every dollar out of your wallet they can, and we're going to provide that discoverability with this movement. The more people that we get on board with it, all you guys got to do is talk about it. Just tell people, hey, check this out. Check this video out. This guy fucking made, $900 in 20 minutes. And so did this guy. So it was literally the same thing, like happened twice in a month. He got a ton of followers. His average went way up. He is super confident in streaming now, and he's trying to make that big push, right? And we tell the people that we're doing that, and they get on board, and they get other communities on board, and they get other communities on board, and they're sharing the video here, sharing it there, getting people in the stream here. You know what I'm saying? And it just eventually gets to a point where we're rating people with thousands of people that are absolutely excited and hyped up to change lives. because that's what this is going to do. We may not have changed your entire life, but we definitely impacted like your entire year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Seriously.
We're going to get this to the point where we can literally change somebody's entire life, somebody's entire career. You know, and that's the goal. There are so many streamers out there that deserve this. You and Anaki. And we're going to give it to them. And this isn't just going to be a Destiny thing. This is going to eventually push into other games. So we need to get people that are here for the streamers. You know, if they happen to play your favorite game, then cool. Then you got a new streamer to support. But like, we're going to eventually push all the way across Twitch. We're going to have teams of people that are looking and scouting and trying to find streamers that deserve this experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. We're trying to push streamers forward, man. We're trying to give more success to this platform because there's not very much right now.
Yeah.
You know, and people deserve to do what they love for a living. So if you love streaming but you can't get past that wall and you get hit with one of these raids and we push you past that wall, that's amazing.
Yeah, seriously.
So, but Dalt0ne, thank you so much for joining us on Astonished Aftermath.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We absolutely enjoyed raiding you. It was a very wholesome experience, just like Anaki's. I mean, they're all going to be wholesome experiences. Yeah. They're going to be amazing. It's just literally when it's happening, when we're sitting there watching it happening, and we're thinking, "Wow, we did this!" Like we're sitting there with goosebumps and chills the entire time.
Yeah. Straight up.
And you're sitting there freaking out on camera.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh,
literally
God,
can't feel my hands.
We did this. We did this." Like, it's amazing. So, Optimus, do you have anything else to say? If not, then we can drop this raid. We have everybody here, so we're gonna blow this man's chat up.
Let's do it.
What's happening?
Yeah.
So he has more viewers than us right now. That's fine. Like I said, we're trying to tap into these bigger communities and get them on board.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to go and raid somebody that we've been looking at for a potential like Astonished raid, like a real one. You know what I mean? And then waste this on them. So.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't have anything else to add.
Do we have it here? Let's make a command. Do we have a command? We don't have a bot.
No,
we don't have a bot, dude.
That's in the works. Yeah.
So somebody, hold on. Let's do a raid thing. Or we can just do hashtag Astonished raid. Astonished. Or just hashtag Astonished. Well, no, we'll do raid like that.
Corey wants to know when we're gonna get sponsored by Mountain Dew for that thirst apple. Didn't even know that was is that a flavor?
Excuse me, this is a Wendy's. That's not a flavor.
You're asking to the Mountain Dew expert over here. He's like, sir, we don't even have that in like the Q&A labs right now. I'm gonna need for you to go back, look into what else flavors there are.
Let me do this.
Arsenal's got something going on.
Yeah, let's try.
Here we go.
I'm kind of using one of my emotes, but what if we do that? Oh, okay. Or that. We can do that.
So what we're going to do here is, since Dalt0ne's our guest.
So are we copying Arsenal's then?
Yeah, we can do that. So what's going to happen is Rocket's going to go in our person stream and kind of do the official countdown, kind of like we did with you, Dalt0ne. And I'm going to let you announce who we're going to raid, Dalt0ne. You can see it in the Discord chat, by the way. So when I give you that that mark, you let everybody know who we're raiding. And then when Rocket gives me the go ahead, we're going to go ahead and start the raid on them. Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Yep, it's the most recent one you sent, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
So we'll wait for him. I'll be ready for that as well.
Where did my? Oh, it's over there. It's on my other monitor.
Oh, this is awkward. This is Wendy's. Look, now we're gonna get Dalt0ne saying he's just gonna be randomly playing. And he's like, "Sir, this is Wait, what did I just say?" It's embedded in his brain now. Can't escape it. Man.
Straight up. So there's worse things that could be embedded in your head.
Yeah, trust me. Ask everybody around me. I sing so much, they probably want to shoot me like every time I start.
Give me a second. I got a commercial. Rip.
Yep. Good old commercials, man.
Wait, what is this thing?
Does Twitch pay? Twitch doesn't pay the streamers.
Okay,
I
so
don't remember.
all right, you want me to do it now?
Yeah, just let me know when to run the command and I'll run it.
Should I say you're not looking very astonished?
Yeah, let's run through the whole
Oh my
thing, man.
god. Here.
We're gonna let our wonderful guest Dalt0ne announce who
There we
who
go.
we're gonna raid. We ready to go?
There.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and
Just-
announce it, Dalt0ne.
Just a second. It's Tom_TomTV. I'm just gonna. Should I just put the link? Oh, I can't put a link in the Twitch chat, right?
Well, it is, but we automatically have it set it up to raid. So if you look at the top, it's going to send everybody over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yep, I see it.
Oh
Yep.
my god, look at his reaction.
TV.
You ready?
Can I do it?
Go ahead.
I think you're. Am I counting down?
No. All right,
Uh,
raid. That was 5, 4, 3,
Raid.
2, 1,
All
go.
right, let's go.
Raid,
We're
yep.
raiding.
All right, chat. Let's get it.
Let's do it.